check one more time. Okay, yeah, it's full now. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back. Finally, I got this thing to fucking work. We'll be continuing on with oh my god, I can't talk. With Survivor Guilt's 5th chapter. We're just about to finish the daily life and have the investigation done, which means we're gonna actually get our next death very soon. I decided to redo this scene a bit. This one scene I left off of. Because last time I streamed, my tablet was acting up. So I ended up ending early because I was afraid that it was affecting Twitch as well when it was just my tablet being weird. Anyway, anything else? Right, we'll be doing the trial next week. I said this again earlier, that I'm trying to kind of get back into gaming, and I really feel like redoing Goat Simulator 3 again, which I think I might do that tomorrow. So yeah, just last of the daily life, and then the investigation. So let's see who ends up being Chapter 5's murder victim this time. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hold on, let me... just a little bit. Alright. Might fiddle with the volume a little bit. Okay. Seems to sound alright. It'll be... hold on a sec. I forgot to do something. Ugh. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. So, this footage is a little recognizable. I'm just redoing the one scene I had to abruptly end off of the last time. Anyway. Also because I don't remember what they were talking about, so more of a refresher for me, to be honest. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Hey there, you two. What are you doing here? I wanted to see the beach. And I was just walking around. It didn't rain. Oh, sorry. It's been raining so long, I stopped even thinking about it. Maybe we're all just too depressed to care. Well, this is how later chapters in Danganronpa usually felt like. One big depression marathon. That's just great. It was one of the things that were often criticized in some of the fan works. The viewers were very critical if they felt like the characters didn't treat the gravity of the situation seriously enough. Well, I'm treating it very seriously, believe me. All of us do. I know that all we can think about Sorry, I misread that. I know that all we can think about right now is surviving this game, but... what comes after that? After that? Yes, all of us were traumatized already by our first game. But now... hold on. It feels a tad too loud. I feel like I can't hear my own voice. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm guessing it'll be twice as bad. Maybe even worse. This game has been especially cruel after all. Excuse me. So, There's no hope for us? I'm not saying that. It depends on what support we can get. From our friends, our loved ones, even from our therapists. Right, I'm guessing that we're all going to need another round of therapy after that. Almost all the survivors needed it. You can't get through a killing game with your mental health being unaffected. It's simply not possible. Maybe if you're chaotic. I'm sure it affected him too in some way, even if he doesn't show it. I think that you would have to be a machine to not react to this madness. And even then, I'm not sure. I might have misread that. Survivors go through everything. Depression, PTSD, panic attacks. And obviously the one thing that hits us more than anything. Survivor's Guild. Yay, title said. Given what we did, it's obvious. Even the sheep are going through this. They have to watch multiple people die. People that they come to know. Sometimes they're close friends. So their whole lives, they keep asking themselves, why did I survive and not them? What made the difference between our lives and death? Could I have saved them? Is it my fault? These questions never really leave me. Yes, but we can't even ask ourselves that. Because we know the answer. It was our own actions that caused them to die. We decided to end their lives to save our own. And this will always be the truth. I can't deny that. We knew what we were doing. Yes, we could talk about the circumstances, about the showrunners being the ones at fault. And about how these games were never meant to be fair. Oh. Hello, let's see if I can. Oh, hello, Charlotte. How's it going? It's going good. But in the end, we were all given a choice. The most important choice of our lives. And we made it. Oh, thank you so much. Yep. So now, all that's left is to live with the consequences. Damn. You know, I was thinking flashbacks. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were all having fun on the beach. So here's an image of everyone at the beach. At the near beginning of the game. Well, 16 of us. Still alive and hoping to survive. Shoma, Yumi, Mako, Rika, Sumire, Bolstar, Kokoro, Kazuki, Momoru. So that's everyone that has died so far. All of them had their dreams, their futures. They had lives ahead of them. Now they're all gone. But we are not. We are still here. So So again, why us and not them? In the end, this doesn't change anything. It could have just as well have been us who died then. Give me a sec. I'm really happy that OBS is working tonight. It was a bit embarrassing last night trying to get it to work. But eventually realizing that I couldn't stream that night. Alright. But since we didn't, then we have to live. Like we said earlier, live for those who can't do this anymore. Excuse me, I keep getting hiccups. But if we want to keep living for them, we must make it out of here. We haven't reached the end of the killings yet. I can feel it. Yeah. If we were going to follow the Danganronpa formula, then at least one more murder has to happen. Please take care, you two. Please don't die. Right. Hopefully I'm close enough to the mic. Just move it up a little bit. Alright. They're gone. So, what now? Huh? I'm all sweaty again. Disgusting. So disgusting. I need to wash myself. Should I take a shower? No, the ocean will be enough. This beach looks perfect. It looks just right. Okay, so note you can continue by interacting with the water. When you are ready. Wait, this is the point of no return. After this moment, there will be no going back to what it once was. Wait, what is this? What is going on? When I stepped into the ocean. Oh, I like music. I sat down on the sand with only my head left above the water level. It felt as if the ocean wanted to swallow me whole. Oopsie, I banged my table. Water everywhere. Ocean around me, rainstorm above me. And yet, none of this can ever make me clean. None of this can make me feel any less disgusting. How big is this ocean really? Even within the simulation, it seems to all go on forever. How small and insignificant are our bodies compared to this endless abyss. It's funny. None of us mean anything in the grand scheme of the world. Is it still too loud? No, it should be fine. I guess it's just this song particularly that's loud. And yet we cling on to our lives. We keep struggling, fighting tooth and nail just to stay alive. just for a bit longer, just for a little moment. Is this human nature? Is this what it means to be human? But that's not enough. Any beast can try to survive. To live for something, to be true to yourself. To be able to look back at what you did without regret. That is more important than simply staying alive. Sorry, can you guys give me a sec? Look at this itch on my head that's been bugging me a bit. But then, like we said, Danganronpa characters were never given that luxury. What's wrong with me? Why am I overwhelmed by all these thoughts today? Am I also on the verge of breaking? I need to tune this noise, to focus on what's in front of me. So I stopped. Minutes came flying by then. And finally I was brought back to reality by a sound. The same annoying sound I've grown to dread. Oh, it looks like they're going to reveal the last motive for this chapter. Okay, trying to remember a monocurfew voice. Hey everyone, it's time. The clock will strike 21 o'clock in a few more minutes. Darn it, went by too fast. Hold on. So you better hurry to our meeting place or you will be late. I got something really special for you guys this time. Right. Excuse me. It's time to go. That was a long bath, huh? It's dark already. I didn't even notice how much time passed. Excuse me, I keep getting hiccups. Well then, better head to the main building. Alright, so the last motive, and then before Chapter 5's murder. Oh, not everyone is here. Darn it, I missed what that first bit said. Oh, I entered the building. Almost everyone was already there. Hey. Hey. Hi there, Rui. Glad you made it. Since you're the self-appointed protagonist, you really can't miss this. Miss what? Well, I'm guessing it's the motive. That's right. The first two were good, but I saved the best for last. This final motive is really gonna blow you all away. Oh, kind of nervous. Sure. Sorry. Sure, it would definitely not be something already used in 33 different killing games lore. You'd be surprised. I don't think it was used before. Well then, just show it to us. Yeah, sure, just... What's wrong? I mean, not all of you are here yet, right? Uh-oh, is someone already dead? It'll be 21 in a moment, so they better not be late. Wait, who's not here yet? Atsuo? Atsuo and Takeshi. Wait, you don't think? Oh, now this is interesting. Shut up, they still have time. The door opened, and then we saw... Oh no, it's Takeshi, isn't it? Atsuo, looking as if he just saw death himself. Oh, god damn it, it was Takeshi. Hold on. Guys, please. What's wrong? I beg you, help me. Oh, you made it just in time. It's 12 now. You really like waiting till the last second, huh? No. Shut up, this isn't important right now. Atsuo, where's Takeshi? Did something happen? It's happening again. It's the same fucking thing. What thing? Tell us already. Another bloodied note. This. What? Another bloody paper, but this is the same as the one in Sumir's case. Yeah, she's dead. So, someone died before the final motive was announced. Hold on. Yeah. And this time it says Storm Island. Guys, we need to go. We can still help him. Ooh. It could be a trap, too. Maybe Takeshi is the bait, and the killer's trying to sling someone else instead. Nah, I'm just thinking too deeply. Alright. How do you know it's his blood? How do you know it's his blood? I don't see any hair this time. And do you fucking see anyone else missing? Yeah, it must be his. Exactly, we must go there now before it's too late. I wonder where he found it. We'll probably know in the investigation. Don't just stand here, you fucking idiots! What about the motive? I mean, I can't give you the motive while everyone is not present. Go find your missing friend, and I'll see you later. Guys, let's go. What about the storm? It's not safe to go there, you know. Do I look like that? We don't have to worry about the storm right now. Huh? I'll explain later, but there's a bigger problem. What problem? That's right. Last time this happened, it was a trap. Right, the last one was a trap. Alicia got baited into walking into it. Oops. Because she was fearing for Sumir. In the end, she almost died herself. And right now, you're acting the exact same way. Atsuo, this is a trap. Would another killer really reuse this sort of trap? Gumi, for the last time, I don't care. I promised him that it would help him survive this game. And I will do it. I'm going to the storm island. That's sweet. Now this is interesting. So, which one of us is going to die? The big dummy or the little dummy? I'm not listening to the boy. I'm going after him. Right, me too. Don't be stupid. You don't know what trap it is this time. What if it isn't a trap? It might work in a completely different way from what you were expecting. We don't have time to think about this. Just be for friends, Gumi. Are you coming with me? Yes. Good. Well, if Ruri is coming, then so am I. You don't know what you're doing. Staying could actually be a bad idea. Maybe this place is trapped, and Gumi and they find Takeshi fine, and would then find Gumi dead here. But we'll see. And you do? If you want to stay alone here alone, that's then fine. No, I won't let you there go. Sorry, I won't let you go there alone. We're all going together. Awesome. Now that's what I call a full party. Rui, let's go. Right. To the storm island. I kind of got a gut feeling where he is. We reached the final island, but there was no sign of Takeshi. No thunderstorms either. Oh, who wants to bet Takeshi is definitely dead? And the storm was probably partially a motive, maybe. Well, we'll see. Guys. Oh, seems like you're all here. Where is he? Did you find him? Not yet. I checked the building where we played that sick electrocution game, but there was no one there. Hand in the chest room? Nothing. I checked it. Completely empty. Huh. So maybe it was a lie. No, there's still one more place we haven't checked yet. Maybe we were meant to come here so that someone will do something else in a different place. Not necessarily. There is one more place left. The Arch. Yeah, we haven't checked there yet. Let's go, everyone. Good for us! I got to fuck off. Last one there is a stinky culprit. Oh, my heart's going all over the place. I'm very certain he's dead. I'm so certain he's dead. I was really hoping that he would make it. Because it would be ironic compared to the last game with what his clone did in Chapter 1. And so, it all started. The beginning of the end. Yeah, Takeshi's not alive anymore. It doesn't shock me that his secret that he found, that he didn't tell anyone, is gonna die with him. He wants to bet what he saw was something super important, and was killed for it, maybe. Or maybe it's not at all what happened. Yeah, he's not around anymore. Oh boy, let's see how bad this is. Oh, my heart's going all over the place. My gosh. He's definitely dead. Damn it, I was hoping he would survive. It would have been so ironic if he survived. Ironic? Yes, ironic if he survived, but it doesn't sound like he is alive. Sorry. I always get a little jittery before this, but yeah, it's pretty clear that it's him. I can hardly see. Yeah, he's dead. Kind of looks like blunt force trauma, and whatever the hell that is here. But we're gonna do the investigation, so yeah, he didn't survive. Why did it have to be him? I'm entering the 5th chapter's deadly life with the investigation. And once the investigation is done, then that'll be it for the night. I might give it a sec. The latest victim, and possibly the last one. And the unlucky person this time. Was Takeshi Kizuna, the ultimate YouTuber. Certainly not someone I expected to die now. But this game has already broken all of my preconceptions. Ugh. And there's the announcement. Yep, Takeshi is Chapter 5's victim. So now we have to find who killed him. Or maybe in this case, it could have been a suicide. Which I doubt. I wonder if Monocurvy's going to reveal what the last motive was going to be. A dead body has been discovered. Please assemble in the arch area on the 5th island, players. But I guess you're all already there. I'm sorry, I keep fucking up. I guess you're already there. Already. I misread that completely. I'm so sorry. Now, you may have some time to investigate the murders. After that, a trial will be held. I will contact you with further information soon. Stay tuned. Give me a sec. Oh, Charlotte, you just missed it. This is the part of the game where it actually gets more interesting because it's a murder and a trial. But I'll only have time to do the investigation tonight, so I'll have to wait for the trial next week. Oh, it's fine. But now we have to do the investigation to find out who killed him. No, Takeshi. No way. You were supposed to survive. What? Luigi is his son, by the way. Is Takeshi's son, by the way. What are we supposed to tell Luigi now? Fuck. Well, damn. That was unexpected. Not really. Any of us could have died. But he was just the one who ran out of luck. we knew that we couldn't have prevented that. In previous chapters, there was some hope that we could avoid killings. But here, Monokurfi gave us a whole barrage of motives. And someone didn't want to wait for the last one to drop. Who could be the killer here? I looked at Alicia and Hayato. I couldn't read anything from their faces. But I knew that they were still the most likely suspects. Gumi was right about who could have been influenced by the motive. It's the two of them and me. But I wasn't the killer. I knew it. And I wasn't one of those crazy stories where the protagonist didn't know about his hidden evil side. So that theory is out the window. Hayato definitely could have done it. But isn't this too obvious of an answer? And Alicia, sure, she promised she wouldn't do it. But that might have been But that might have been an act to trick the mastermind or me. Of course, the other three could also be guilty. Probably not Atsuo, although I can't just eliminate that possibility either. However, this motive complicated things even more. Because whoever the killer wanted to leave with someone else. For Hayato and Alicia, that someone might have been me. So I might have to end up in a situation where I have to choose between exposing someone's crime or leaving together with them. There's no way I could sacrifice everyone for Hayato. No way. But for Alicia, well, if I had to pick between leaving with Alicia at the cost of everyone's lives or letting Monokurfi execute her, what would I do? I never want to make that choice. There's also one more possibility. I might believe that the killer wants to leave with me and decide to help me. Sorry, I misread that completely. I might believe that the killer wants to leave with me and decide to help me. But then they still can screw me over. Would Hayato or Alicia do that, though? Damn, why is everything in this trial so complicated? Well, I mean, you haven't started investigating yet. I'm so sorry, Takeshi. You have barely stopped breathing, and I'm already thinking about everything other than your dad. You did not deserve this fate. I can't believe it. Oh, that's swell. Well, you better, because it just happened. Leave him alone, you shit stain. Can't you just shut up even now? The sooner we accept what happened, the better our chances at solving this case. Let's hope that this is really the last one, and we'll be able to confront the hunter after this. that's even possible. Yeah, but Takeshi. We'll find his killer at Suo. We'll do it for him. Yeah. Yeah. Then let's not wait any longer. Okay, then where's that metal fucker? He was just with us a moment ago. Yes, there he is. You called? Right. I almost forgot that you always have to do that stupid entrance. Let's hope it's the last one. That would be perfect. Well, it might be. I mean, it will definitely be if the killer wins the trial. What a smart ass, lol. Sorry. This won't happen. Sure, sweetie. Before we begin, one question. Oh? What happens to the final motive? Ah, that! Ugh. Well, you ended up not needing it, right? Ooh, so it will remain a mystery forever. Your loss. That's it? Yeah, what would it change to reveal it now? I might still use it in a future chapter, you know? No, we won't need it. Because we'll find the mastermind and we'll beat them. I just realized my camera's crooked. For Takeshi. Right. You're right, absolutely. First, we need to find the fucker who killed him. Whoever it was. I have my theories. Oh. Asshole. But I won't reveal them yet. Gotta build up the suspense, you know. You're just full of shit. Anyway, we can begin, right? Sure, why not? But hey, you got quite lucky this time, huh? Lucky? Yeah, what an unexpected blessing. What? I mean, just look at the previous murders. Last time, you lost both Kokoro, who could perform autopsies, and Kazuki, who was one of the smartest people around. When he wasn't crazy, that is. So what? Before that, it was Samir, a scientist. They can always help with their brains, right? I have no idea what you're getting at. Wait. And before that, Mako and Shoma, sure, not the biggest contributors, but at least they brought something to the table. Something's wrong. But here, you lost the dumbest person in the entire game. That's hilarious. What? Like, really? Who would have thought him the Chapter 5 victim? Man, if this was Danganronpa, the viewers would have been pissed. Why are you... Stop. Stop. In the 5th chapter, the victim is supposed to be someone important. What is he getting with this? Not such a nothing burger of a character, haha. Giving a fucking Mickey Mouse ass laugh. But hey, the viewer's loss is your gain. Since you don't lose any brain cells this time. What's going on here? Why is he... Don't talk about him like that. Just stop. Sure. Just wanted to tell you how lucky you are. You're not. He's doing this on purpose. I don't know why he's doing this on purpose. I just need to tell his son that Dad is not coming home for dinner tonight. Or ever. And I'm screaming again. Oh no. It happens in the blink of an eye. Oh no. It's against the rules to attack the mascot. He wanted this on purpose. You piece of shit. Don't talk about him like that. Oof. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. We weren't quick enough. Before any of us Atsuo lunged at Monokurfi. He tackled him to the ground and started hitting him without rhyme or reason. But we all knew what would happen next. And none of us could even move. Ooh. Okay, so Monokurfi has a defense mechanism. Monokurfi shocked Atsuo, making him fall to the ground. It was just a little shock, nothing that could really hurt him. But we knew it wouldn't end with this. Monokurfi / the hunter is definitely doing this on purpose. He wanted a reaction and got it. Oh, now you've done it! Can't have that! Attacking the mascot? Seriously? You motherfucker. No, Atsuo. What was that? You piece of shit. You baited him, obviously. You wanted him to do this. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway. Rule number 4. Violence against Monokurfi is strictly prohibited. Or maybe you already forgot about that one. You made him do that on purpose. Why? Now this is a new twist. This isn't how mascots operate. Monokuma never manipulated anyone like that. What the hell is going on here? Even if your baseless accusations were true, and they're not, this still wouldn't change anything. He broke the rules, so he must get punished. Excuse me. You fucker, how dare you? How dare you talk about Takeshi like that right after he died? Oh, you're still talking? Well, not for long. Since, as you know, the punishment for breaking the rules is execution. No! Well, will we really lose Atsuo too? In execution, even before the trial begins? This is too cruel. Give me a sec. Monocurvy. Yes? When I broke the rules in chapter 2, you didn't punish me. I think he actually gave a reason as to why. Why can't you do the same here? It's his first infraction after all. Yeah. These situations aren't compatible. Not in the slightest. You briefly left the island, but you came back, and it was just the second chapter. I'm guessing that he left that boat there intentionally, so that we would realize that we can't escape this island. So he never intended to punish Gumi at all. Or maybe she's the mastermind, and that's why he didn't do it. Didn't they already say there was no mastermind? Think what you want, but what is really important is that not being allowed to attack the mascot is the most secret rule of killing games. Without it, everything would go to shit. Sorry I keep drinking. I'm a bit thirsty tonight. Well, yes, but... Sure, usually there's that one scene at the beginning where a character tries to punch the mascot, gets shocked, and receives the final warning. Yeah, so why can't we do that here? Because shit like this happens at the prologue, loser! We're in chapter 5. There's no playing around anymore. So tough luck, we're doing this. A special execution before we start the proper investigation. Go to fuck, this is so cool. This shouldn't be happening. Yeah, there must be something that we can do. Monocurvy, please. Lol, when did begging the mascot ever save anyone? Indeed, but it's funny. You really want to save him? He is the traitor after all. He is still a part of the group. Huh. Wait, what? Well, fine. What? You'll really forgive him? What? Of course not. Are you really that stupid? Then what do you mean? I can save his life if you like him that much. But only if we do a little trade. No way. You want to trade his life for someone else's? That would make sense. No, it wouldn't. Someone would still die. Well, then just take Hayato instead. Atsuo's worthy of living 1,000,000 times more than him. Excuse me. And you can only think of one thing, bitch. Haha! Hilarious! No way I'm allowing a trade like this. Huh? Come on, trading Atsuo's life for Hayato's? You'll hate this fucker. I'd be doing you a favor. Did I? Lol. Then... No, Aki, don't! No, don't trade your own life! She's gonna ask. And then trade it for mine! heard me. Aki, what the hell are you saying? It's like Takeshi said. You have people waiting for you outside. You have a family back home. Why? No one loves me. I've had enough of watching good people die around me. They die and I keep living. That's fucking wrong. Aki, no, we are not doing this. You're not dying for me. But you finished? What? That would be a really touching moment, you know, if it wasn't completely pointless. Why? Am I not worthy enough for you? No, you dumbass. It's just that none of you understood correctly what I meant. I never wanted to trade lives. Then what else can we trade? Well, motives? What? I don't get it. No. Suddenly, all the events of the last 3 days flashed before my eyes. And all of them together formed something that left me speechless. So that's what they did. Can you talk clearly and fully? You see, Atsuo's life was a motive in this chapter. Since he is the traitor now. Right, what an evil guy. So if you want to get that motive, you will have to trade it for another. And sadly, I didn't get the opportunity to reveal that third one. That's unfortunate. Which means there's only one option left. Wait, no, you can't leave. My trade offer is this. Atsuo lives. But if Takeshi's killer wins this upcoming trial, they leave the game alone. Oh, I see. So he took away alright, I see. So if the killer wins, the being able to take someone home with them motive is not going to occur. That's a real big fuck up for the killer. Unless I'm misreading that completely. Everyone else gets executed. Simple, isn't it? Okay, maybe I did misremember it. Oh, but of course I'm not forcing you to trade this. Even if one of you steps out now and says, I object, it won't happen. Right. This is what they planned. This trade doesn't hurt the murderer. It only hurts the killer. Oh, and if someone objects, they'll automatically be assumed to be the killer. So if anyone objects now, it'd be the same as confessing to the murder. I am not the killer. I have some guesses about who it could be. And I really don't like it. Fantastic deception, Monokirby. What? You really planned everything? Combining these motives, baiting Atsuo into attacking me. And now giving us an offer that we can't refuse. Removing the motive that got someone to kill after they already did it? After they cannot withdraw from this anymore. This is so incredibly devious. Who is it that you hate so much that you decided to do this? Or rather, Who is it that the hunter hates so much? Well, I suppose we'll find out soon. I got used. He used me. And he didn't even have to use blackmail this time. Just your stupid emotions. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Well, if you're sorry, you can still object and get executed. So, what will it be? No, I still want to live. I'm sorry. I just don't want to die. Thought so. Anyone else want to object? Well then, the deal is done. Motive number 2 is officially cancelled from now. This is the worst case scenario. All I can think about is, please let the killer be anyone else. Anyone but her. Alicia, please prove to me that you kept your promise. Okay then. Now that little sorry. Now that little distraction is over, let's get investigating. You're awfully cheerful. Fucking double-crossing piece of shit. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, but first, one small thing. I deactivated the thunderstorms above this island. So you don't have to worry about getting shocked. You can investigate in peace. What about the rain? Nah, that is staying. It works wonders for the mood. Of course. So, do you want that file now? What else can we do? Right, nothing. I will take it. Unless the rest of you are against that. It's fine. Sure, take it. Okay then, catch! Monocurfew File 5 has been added to the truth codes. Right. Let's not waste any time then. So this is going to give us information about the victim. The victim is Takeshi Kitsuna. Whoa, the time of death is exactly when the motive was going to drop. No, somewhere around this time? No, it's precise. Yep. But that's when we all met with Monocurfew, right? Damn, so he was literally dying while they were meeting with him? Damn. Indeed. Let her keep reading. Sorry. Yeah, okay, I was right. The cause of death is a blow to the head with a blunt object, blunt force trauma. Ooh, okay, his death was instantaneous. As soon as he got struck, wherever, he died. Wait, it's at the head, right? Yeah, okay, so whatever happened killed him instantly. Which means Takeshi didn't suffer at all. At least he didn't suffer long. Lucky him, huh? Shut up. The victim was unconscious at the moment of death. Like Mako. But this time it clearly says unconscious. Oh, okay. So who the killer drugged Takeshi. Traces of sleeping drugs have been found inside the victim's body. So we've got the same thing with Shoma too. Wait, what? Additionally, a partially healed wound has been found on the victim's stomach? A wound, huh? It's not the cause of death, though. Yeah, but it still might be important. Maybe that previous wound is related to what he found with the nope, I don't remember what it's called. For some reason. And that's all. Everything clear, right? You don't have any questions this time? No. Me neither. Okay, so you know what to do. I'll see you at the trial. Happy investigating! Oh. That is... Right. I'm assuming that the two of you have the same concerns that I do, am I right? I'm not sure I follow. What? What concerns? These two idiots don't get anything. You see, everyone, have you noticed something particular about this file? Not really. It's a perfectly normal file. There's nothing missing. I'm sorry, Gumi. I'm a bit too shaken to think about it properly. What was missing from the file? Nothing. Oh! And that concerns me. What? I kind of thought the same thing. This file has so much information, like, too much. It said that Takeshi was unconscious and in a much clearer way than it last time, too. But it also said that he's been drugged? Shouldn't that be something that we would find out by ourselves during the investigation? I don't see the problem. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Don't look at a gift. I have no idea what that means. Seriously? This isn't necessarily a problem, but it's concerning. Because in all the previous cases, there were some details that were either missing or unclear in the file. Time of deaths, cause of deaths, the condition of the bodies. Because Monocurfy tried to hide the facts that would make it too easy to find the killer. It was the same in regular Danganronpa, right? Yeah. So why didn't he do it this time? Aren't you looking too much into this? Maybe I'd agree, but it wasn't for what he did. If it wasn't for what he did to Atsuo, he gave the killer a motive and then took it away. And now he gave us as much information as possible. Oh. Kind of making me think that the killer is someone the hunter specifically wants dead. And is trying to make it easier to catch the killer. Gumi was right. Monocurfy wasn't acting like a Danganronpa master. Instead, He was acting like a hunter, determined to capture his prey. So Monocurfew wants us to win this trial? That seems too good to be true. It does, in a way. My theory is that the hunter doesn't actually want us to win the trial, but they really want the culprit to lose. That is what I thought. This whole case is a trap set for the killer by the hunter. And we're supposed to catch that person for them. Really? But why? And why would catching the killer be bad for us? I don't think it's bad for us. But it's certainly good for the mastermind. And again, that concerns me. This hunter pal is really playing dirty this time, huh? I like that. But why? This isn't how killing games are supposed to work. I'm not sure if the hunter cares about that. They have some agenda that we are not aware of. And that is more important to them than the game itself. So what the fuck should we do? And what can we do? The only thing that's left for us is catching Takeshi's killer. I don't want anyone else to die. Not even the culprit. Hold on. But it's been like this every time, right? We catch them or we die. Yes, that is our reality. And we have to accept it. We solve this case, we survive. And then we finally confront the hunter. You're right, Gumi. But one person won't be there with us. Even if we find and defeat the hunter. One person will not get to leave this game alive. One person will never see the outside world again. Yes, they won't. That's how killing games work. That's how Danganronpa always worked. And you know that better than anyone. Yeah, I do. So let's do this. Hopefully one last time. So who's going to be investigating this time? What do you mean? All of us, obviously. There's only 6 people left. I know that. What it meant was who's going to lead. I'm not taking this position again. I will be investigating, but I promised I would not be the leader. So I nominate Rui. He did most of the investigation so far. Sure, I'll do it. Oh. Hold on, he was cut off. Just a second. But Alicia also did a lot too, so together we can... No. Huh? I don't want you to be paired with Alicia for this investigation. because we know that the killer might have an accomplice. They might be trying to help them even after losing the motive. And the most likely pair of accomplices among our group are you two. So I don't want to risk that you will try to manipulate this investigation together. But Gumi, you can't do that. You're right, I can't. So let's vote. What? We can vote on whether the two of you can investigate together. There is no need for that. I've got nothing to hide. So I have no problem with investigating separately. Okay, Ruri? If you say so. So who's going to go with Ruri? I don't want to do it, honestly, and I feel like it wouldn't even help much. Kinda get a gut feeling that Aki's gonna step up. Oh, we should look at that. My little Rui is looking for a party. Very well, I volunteer. But all you've been doing so far was messing with us. Sure, but now I want to help. You got a problem with that? What the fuck is this? Rui can't go with Alicia because they're working together? But he can go with you? Oh, that won't be a problem, believe me. Because just today, my dear boyfriend dumped me. That was so sad, you know. Oh, yes. Him trying to convince Rui to commit murder with Hayat with him. Is that true? Well, yeah. He told me so many mean things today. I almost cried. So much. You might still be the killer. You could have killed to leave with him and try to get back with him. And try to get him back. Sorry, Sure. I'm not saying I can't be the killer. I'm saying I can't be collaborating with Rui. Because he fucking hates me. Isn't that right? Yeah, I do. He might be pretending. Now you're just speculating. So Gumi, do you approve of this lineup? Or should we vote again? It's fine. But don't try anything. Okay, so it's gonna be chaos this time. Of course. I don't like where this is going. Damn, I'm so excited. This is going to be the best investigation ever. The ultimate detective oh my god, I can't fucking see. The ultimate detective duo, Rui. Why the fuck are you in jail? Takeshi just died. Does it mean nothing to you? Not really. Does this still surprise you after 5 chapters? Fuck you, I hope you don't. Nah, sure. See, like I said, this game doesn't faze me at all. And there's nothing that can ever break me. Which means I'm perfect for this. Whatever fuck this. Alright, if we have decided on the lineup, we should start now. We don't know how much time we have. Let's do this, everyone. Hayato, shut the fuck up. Woohoo. Right. Yeah, for Takeshi. We'll solve this, like we always did. Ruby. Yeah. Good luck and be careful. Sure. Alright, and investigation start. Just give me a sec. Gotta take a drink. Oops. Sorry, the armrests of my chair keep getting caught on my table legs. Alright, so let's see what we got. Oh, maybe we'll be able to get a better look at Takeshi's body, because the body discovery was a bit dark. But we'll see. Investigation start. Yay! Alone again. Gumi is literally standing right there. Oh, details. Now, to investigation. How do we do this? I've never done this before myself, lol. We need to collect evidence and ask everyone for their testimony. Are you sure you're treating this seriously, Hayato? Sure, I'm serious about this. So let's do this thing. First check the body and then go, where we might find something. Right. I think we should check out every place on Storm Island. Sure, but I think we should also check the dorms. After all, there aren't many of them that are still in use. Okay, good idea. So let's just begin. Lead the way. Let's just check the body. Man, someone really fucked him up. Don't joke about this. He was one of us, you know. No one wanted him to die. No one, but someone did kill him. Well, yeah. But it wasn't because they wished death on him personally. And how do you know this? I'll have to ask the killer about it before we execute them. Right. I mess with that. Let's see. Damn, that wound looks bad. Well, yeah, it did kill him. At least he was quick. So what can it tell about the murder? Well, he would... oh, wait. Okay, sorry, I'm getting voices mixed up. Hayato said this. And then he said this. Well, he was hit on the head with something. My bet it's that purple thing is some kind of medallion or something. It was hanging on the arch. So kind of looks like that's probably the murder weapon. Wow. His head almost looks as bad as Kazuki's. Oh, Hayato said that again. I'm sorry. I always get these mixed up. Don't remind me. At least there weren't any headshots involved this time. Not like he would feel anything, being drugged and all. Yeah, that part is also important. It's the same thing as So maybe he also forced someone to kill him. How would that even work? No one was there when this happened. Who knows? Should we investigate the pills that were given to him? Yeah, checking the infirmary. I don't think this would do much. In the first case, only Shoma had access to them. But now there was a whole stash in the infirmary. And for most of the time, no one was there. Except for, I guess. Except for Aki, she would go there sometimes. Yeah. Oh, nope, he's mentioning it now. The dumb bitch was there. Can you stop calling Aki that? Oh no, I'm gonna cancel for my free speech. Hey, Otto, this is serious. Fine. Aki was there, right? Only a couple of times. And so were Alicia and all. The point is, anyone could have taken these pills from there. So it's a dead end. Game. Takeshi being drugged just adds to the truth bullet. Oh, it's called the Watchmaker of Light. That carving, Atsuo said it reminded him of a song. Ooh, interesting. Music and murder go together almost as well as pretty boys and murder. Right. Anyway, the stone disc was originally attached to the arch. The one above his body? Yeah. Intriguing. So why isn't it there now? Either it fell off or someone removed it from there. And used it to kill Takeshi? Maybe. It would most certainly be heavy enough to do so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stone... What did he call it again? Oh, okay, sorry, it's a stone disc. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that the stone disc is what caused Takeshi's death, because even it is partially covered in blood, as you could see. Anyway. Oh, wait. I wonder what that is. We'll get to that in a sec, anyway. Quite an unusual choice for a weapon. Well, we've lost the guns, the knives, and explosives. I suppose someone had to improvise. Right. What's wrong? Something about that disc. Well, it's covered in blood. Which would support the theory that it was used to kill him. Like that. Why is there a huge metal screw? Well, it was used to attach the disc to the arch. So it wasn't just a part of the arch? Wait, that's what you thought initially? I knew they was separate. Yeah. Now that I look at this, it's loose. You think it came loose when it fell? I'm not sure. It looks more like someone loosened it on purpose. But how would they do that? They didn't have... The ladder they had was broken, so... Maybe. Who Who knows? We can keep this in mind at least. The Watchmaker of Light was added to the Truth Bullet. Oh, taking a look at the healed wound on his stomach. What are you looking for? That's the wound there. The healed wound that the file was talking about. Excuse me, it might be a stab wound? It doesn't look that bad. Besides, that is not the cause of death. I know. The cause of death was the head wound, and it killed him instantly. I think that healed wound might come in handy in the trial. So this one is unimportant. Or so we're supposed to think. Maybe someone stabbed him and then hit his head. I struggle to imagine why they would do this. But of course, it's not impossible. But there's something else about this wound that is weird. Namely, that it's mostly healed. True. It's more like a scar than a wound. But what does this mean? Well, there are two possibilities. The first one is that he was stabbed sometime before the murder. It would have had to be at a very specific time. A bit earlier, and the simulation would have healed it completely, so we wouldn't even see it. Oh. And a bit later, it would be still open and bleeding. I said that in the wrong voice, sorry. Since wounds don't heal after death. I get it, but what's the second option? That the wound was there from the very beginning. That is, he got stabbed before the game. It wouldn't get healed then. No, the simulation heals our bodies back to the state of their physical counterparts in the real world. So if you came back here after you lost a leg, it wouldn't magically grow back. What? Nothing really. Takeshi's healed wound was added to the truth bullet. What's that? These little things? Shards? Of what? Looks like red glass. I'm trying to think of what something they came across that had red glass on it. Interesting. Hey, it's just like that. It's just like in the third murder, right? Maybe. But I'm pretty sure that there was no light bulb installed on the arch that could be broken with a hammer. You never know. Besides, these are much smaller. You could barely see them. And, huh? What? It's as if they were burnt. Oh, someone installed a light bulb on the arch. Then they found the C4 that bolts through into the arch. What? And you used it to cause an explosion that broke and burnt the light. Oh, and also killed her. For fuck's sake, stop shitposting. Also, would C4 even work after being in the water for so long? No idea. Ask Bullshit. Oh, wait. Stereo shards were added to the tree bullets. I think that's all there is for here. What's this pile of garbage? Oh, it's the broken ladder. Well, it used to be a ladder. Used to. I climbed it when we were exploring this area on the first day of the chapter. But since it was old and weak, well, it broke. And you fell all the way down and landed on your ass. Kind of. Comedy. Wish I was there. I was here to see it. Someone should have recorded it and made it into a viral video. Fuck off. If only if we had a YouTuber with us. Hayato, stop. Right. But the question is, would it be possible for someone to fix that ladder and use it for something else? No chance, it's completely destroyed. If you use some duct tape to put it back together, it'd just break again. So it's worthless, I see. It served its purpose, and we don't need it anymore. Broken ladder has been added to the truth bullets. Seriously? It's an ice skate. Mamoru's skate? Seems like we're speed running all of the murder cases that happened before. Yep. What? I'm not a fan of speed running. Bad memories. But what is this doing here? Did someone wear it? No marks anywhere around here, though. What does this have to do with this case? I have no idea what that means. Me neither. I'd ask a hockey player if I knew any. Mamoru's skate was added to the tree. We need to talk. Oh, straight to business. Yeah, we need to ask you about everything you know. Of course. Normally, I'd start for asking with your alibi, but we were in the same place when the murder took place. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, I keep getting hiccups. Okay. And so was everyone else. However, this isn't all that you could tell us, right? For example, your secret plan. Secret plan? Yeah, today in the morning you said that you discovered something. But you didn't want to share it with us. So will you do it now? I will. There is no point in hiding it. Especially since it might help us with this case. Oh. It's about this thunderstorm. The one that was happening on Storm Island? Yes. As you know, it was very unusual. Nothing like anything that could happen in real life. Yeah, we were bombarded by waves of thunder. We could have died, you know. That's true. The thing is that the thunder strikes weren't as chaotic as we originally thought. I first noticed it at the motive announcement. Back then, we heard the storm, even though we were on the main island. I mean, that's normal. You can hear thunder from even kilometers away. But did you notice that at every announcement, we heard it right as Monocurfy told us that it was 20 minutes? Ah, now that you say it. I guess I didn't really notice that either. Yeah, that's right. We were so focused on the motives, we didn't even realize that. So the obvious conclusion is that the strikes aren't random. They always hit the same spot. Hit at the same time. But it wasn't just at 11 o'clock. It was 21 o'clock, right? Yes, so to find out more, I decided to monitor them today. And the results are quite simple. Ooh, the storm hit exactly as the clock struck every full hour. And every time it hit multiple spots on the island. The tower was always hit, of course, as it was the highest point in the area. I'm just realizing I'm not doing her voice. But also the roofs of the building or random spots in the grass. And there were a lot of them. We were quite lucky it didn't hit any of us at the first time we were there. But this means that there were no thunder strikes between the full hours, right? So the island was completely safe apart from those moments. And we were stupid to not go to And we were stupid to not go there. Maybe if we did, we could have prevented the murder. I seriously doubt that. But it was certainly convenient for the killer that the island was empty. This kind of makes me think that the killer also knew about these how the thunderstrikes work too. And that also means that whoever did it most likely figured out how the storms worked. Do you mind me taking a sec? I brought extra water because I knew this stream would be a bit long than usual. Let's just take a quick sec. Oh man, don't drip on me. Alright. I don't know why my mouth's a bit dry today. I'm getting rid of my stuff. Okay. Sorry, I want to fix my hair again. Okay. It's a little hot in here. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I think I brought that already. So you're suspecting Gumi? Are you serious? I was against the idea of making this island off limits. Oh yeah, you were. And I just told you about my discovery to help with the investigation. Do you really think I would shoot myself in the foot like that if I was the killer? Bolstar was capable of schemes like that, so why not you? I'm not sure. But it's true that we could also suspect Atsuo. Why him? He was the traitor, right? So Monocurfy might have told him how the storms worked. That is a possibility. Although, I'm not sure if this would fit the other things we've seen so far. Monocurfy used Atsuo's emotions to trick us into losing the motive. Like I said, it might have been a trap for the killer. Hold on. There we go. So this entire deal with the traitor was just a scheme by the mastermind? Probably. Sorry. Okay, I'm good. That mastermind sure seems scary. Can't wait to meet them in person. Where thunderstorm was added to the truth bullet. The intervals. Oh, man, let's go right away. Intervals between thunderstrikes was also added to truth bullets. And the traitor was added to the truth bullet. The mastermind is playing dirty here. Oh, there is something. The lightning rod. Something wrong with it? No, it seems not. At least looking from down here. I can't even imagine how many times it's been struck by thunder. Probably every time there is a storm. But that's what it's been made to do, right? Get hit by lightning. Just like we were made to kill people. We're not made to kill people. So it's doing so it's been doing its job. No reason for it to break. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be in much of in such good shape. Nah. Hey. What? Look here. Where? Lower. This cable has been cut. Oh yeah, I see. This is the cable that's connected to the lightning rod, right? Yeah, it goes all the way down. So did the constant lightning strikes destroy it? Nah, it kind of looks like it was cut. Huh. What are you, stupid? This has been clearly cut intentionally by a person. I thought that too at first, but we don't have any knives left, remember? I'm sure you'd be able to find something that could work for this, if you tried. Maybe. A bigger question is, what does that mean? How would that change how the rod works? Well, with a broken cable, it doesn't. The electricity comes down the cable, and if there's nothing connected to it, it just goes everywhere. Hi, it'd be as if the thunder struck here. So if someone came up here during the storm, they'd get hit? Probably, yeah. Lightning rod was added to truth bullets with the cut cable. Oh. Whoa, what's this? Is it a chess piece? Hey, isn't this Alicia's hairpin? Come on, it totally is. No No one else would wear ugly shit like that. It's a hairpin lying here. Hey, don't jump to conclusions. It could have been placed there to throw us off. What conclusions? I haven't said anything yet. But you're thinking something. Well, yes. Because that's what I came here to do. To think, and to find out who killed what's-his-name YouTuber guy. Don't tell me you were seriously thinking about omitting a piece of evidence just because it might throw suspicion on your girlfriend. No, I wasn't. Good, because that won't fly when I'm around. What? I'm so good at this investigating thing, people call me Private Dan. No, they don't. And also, this doesn't prove anything. There's still many different possibilities. Sure, I'm not saying that there aren't. But we're definitely gonna write this down. The hairpin on the tower was added to the truth. Okay, there's some things in here. This is where we played that cruel game. I thought there was gonna be more games, to be honest. But, whatever. You think it influenced our killer somehow? Well, that's what we need to find out. I still think these stands are still connected. Better not touch them and get zapped, lol. Now, be careful. Wait, this box, it looks familiar. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. The drone earlier. It's the drone? Seems so. But what is it doing in this plane? Aki, did you bring it back here? No way. Why would I? In that case, we could assume that the killer did it, probably. Either that or Takeshi wanted to do something else with it. He was the one that used it the last time. Well, him and Alicia. I'm pretty sure that he left the box in the dining room after that. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, the box was still there this morning. Which means it is very likely that it has something to do with the murder. All right. But what? How does a drone even connect to what happened? You don't think they tied that huge disc to it and dropped it from some height? I don't think the drone would be strong enough to hold it. I'd expect that this piece of junk would fall apart if you tried this, lol. Did any of you see it? Did any of you see anyone even use this thing after yesterday's meeting? Not really. Nope. Takeshi seemed as if he saw something back then. But he can't tell us what it was now. Makeshift drone was added to the trip, along with flying lizard. Hi. Don't fuck yourself. Aki, I'm really sorry. But we need to talk to you about the murder. Yes, I know. I want to fucking help, okay? I just wish you were doing this with literally anyone else. Too bad. You have to talk. Oh, I missed what he said. Give me a second. Too bad. You have to talk with me this time. Whatever, just make it quick. Do you know anything about this case that could help us? After I talked with you in the afternoon, I haven't really met with anyone. And I didn't see anything either. Useless as always. And do you know anything more than maybe? Tell me again why he's supposed to be more reliable than Alicia. Well, it's because I broke up with him this morning, and it's less likely that we would be collaborating on the murder. And why did you break up with him, if I can ask? Because he wanted to make a murder plan with me. Right. Of course he did. Then why the fuck do you think he didn't kill Takeshi after all? I don't know that. Maybe he did. I just know I definitely won't be helping him with anything. Maybe you think that you know that, but I'm not that sure. I don't trust you really. Just a couple of days ago, you were happy to call me the most likely suspect for being the mastermind. And I told you that it put me in serious danger. And yet you didn't die. Curious. So maybe you really are the mastermind. Eat shit. I told you, Aki, I don't know anything more. I just know that this mastermind terrifies me. I have no idea why they operate like this. But it's different than it usually looks in killing games. Well then, it would be all the more interesting to get to meet them. I really hope they won't disappoint. Sorry. If we will even survive long enough to meet them. Right, you just might die out of pure stupidity. Fucking hell, can you two just go now? Ruri's mastermind listening, as well as his breakup with Hayato. I don't trust Hayato with this investigation one fucking bit. And then the chess room. This is obviously where Alicia is. The chessboard looks the same as always. Apparently. What a weird game. Chess. It's so simple. Yeah, only 64 squares, no fog of war, no tech tree, only a few different pieces, no random spots. You sound like a pretentious asshole right now. Also, isn't it weird that we've got a place like that? Kinda makes Alicia seem suspicious, you know. We have talked about this before. Right. Huh. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're wasting our time on checking out a Christmas tree. Actually, I am. What? Look, it's different. In what way? Yeah, I noticed that too. The lamps are gone. What lamps? I haven't been here before, you know. This tree had various Christmas decorations. And among them was a chain with colored lights. Oh. A very long chain. I suppose it makes sense given how big this tree is. And someone stole it. Maybe. I think it was still there when we visited this place today. Yeah, I saw it. Wait, you were here today? Even though we agreed not to come to this island? Naughty, naughty. We weren't doing any naughty stuff here. This isn't what I'm suggesting this time. Okay. I just think it's kind of suspicious that the two major suspects decided to come here together on the day of the murder. Especially given yesterday's motive. We only came here to play chess, I promise. That's true. We didn't do anything else. And Christmas lights was added to truth bullets. Chess date. Wait, is Alicia aware that she's missing her hairpin? Because now that I look at her sprite, it's not there anymore. Obviously, you know. Hey there. Have you found something that could solve this case? We found a lot of them. And we'll make sure to share them with you, eventually. I don't like your behavior. Who wouldn't be the first time? No, not like that. I mean, you're being awfully invested in this case. Into this case. You never acted like that before. Why is it? Who knows? Maybe seeing you two performing so magnificently at the previous trials made me jealous of the fun. Or maybe you're the killer. Oh, Rui, are you doubting your own investigation partner? I also investigated with Bullstall, you know. I won't allow anyone to trick me like that again. Sure, I'm not planning to do that. But I think we'll have a lot of fun before this chapter ends. I don't really think it's going to be fun. Really? You seem to be enjoying yourself at the last trial. I wasn't in the slightest. Whoa, your superpowered evil side was kind of amusing to watch. I am not doing this again. I want to survive the trial without becoming like that. I don't trust myself with this. Yeah, it's okay, Alicia. You won't have to. Oh, what a supportive boyfriend. Simply lovely. What if you were supporting her? You were supporting her with something else too? What? You know, with the murder. We didn't kill anyone. I told Rui that I wouldn't do it. Yeah, she said it. Okay, guys, let's not play dumb, okay? We know what the motive was, right? So it would make perfect sense for people to cooperate, especially a couple. And of course, if you did it, you will be covering for each other now. But we didn't. Hey, Otto! Sure, you could say that. You can doubt our words. But in the end, it comes down to the evidence. To prove that we did it, you would need... To prove that we did it, you would need just that, evidence. Right. And we didn't do it, so you won't find any. Simple as that. We'll see. Well, good luck. I just hope you don't get too distracted with your stupid theories about the two of us too much. Because we still have to catch the actual killer. I'll do my best. But first, one last thing. Give me a sec. Oh, come on. What happened to your hairpin? Oh, you're gonna actually ask her? Oh, right, she doesn't have it. Well, yeah, I lost it somewhere. I don't know where. And you do know when? It must have been today. I know I had it when I met with Ruby earlier today. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, you did. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I think you also had it when we spoke with Atsuo at the beach. But it was gone when we went to hear the motive. It makes sense. I didn't really notice the moment when I lost it. Maybe someone stole it from you. I'm not too sure about that. I didn't really speak to anyone after we met with Atsuo. Huh, very interesting. Kinda given the theory that maybe Atsuo took it. So I guess I must have dropped it. Of course, someone could have picked it up after that. But I don't see why they would do that. Well, I think that's all we need for now. Oh, and Ruby? Once again, good luck. I will do my best to help you at the trial. But still, I believe in you. Sure, thank you. It means a lot to me. Alright, enough. We don't have time to be making out here. Alicia's lost hairpin was at along with the second motive. I believe in you, Ruby. Okay, we still have some. Then let's check the bedroom. All of them are just Takeshi's. Well, at least those whose owners were still alive today. I'm sure Monocoffee will open them up for us. We have enough time for that, right? If we hurry up. Oh. 25 minutes. Well, that was a waste of time so far. Don't give up. Don't. Which ones haven't we checked yet? Takeshi's the most important one. Oh, do you have something to hide? Not really. Unless you count yesterday's underwear again. Oh! I didn't realize Atsuo was in here. I forgot about it. Whoops. Something. Not really. There's literally nothing interesting. Not on the floor, not in the drawers, nowhere. Whoa. It's just as boring and unremarkable as the guy who lived here. Who was living here? Shut your mouth, you bastard. Unlike Montecristi, I could punch you as much as I want. Okay. I was just talking. No need to lash out with unnecessary anger and borderline violence. Fuck you, man. Hey, Atsuo. Excuse me. There's nothing here, you know. I checked, but there's nothing. Not even the usual mess I expected from him. Have you found out who did it? Sorry, not yet. But you will, right? I'll do my best, I promise. Man, it feels sad just to look at it. Don't worry, I'll be helping too. Sure, whatever. Why him? Yeah, really interesting. Rui, do you think there was a reason why it was this guy of all people? I don't know. It's true that he doesn't fit the profile of a typical Chapter 5 victim, but he did raise many death flags. Becoming the leader out of nowhere, that was kind of suspicious. Maybe he had a plan of his own, but the killer was faster? A plan, Takeshi? Yeah, he did say something like that, right? He said he didn't want to know. He said that he didn't. He said that he noticed something, but he didn't want to reveal it before the final motive. So someone decided to kill him before he could reveal that? I feel like that could be a possibility. Exactly. But why would they do that? Maybe if they were the mastermind? Or the traitor. This isn't fun. You really think I could have killed him? Of course. You seriously believe that someone is going to believe that? But I would never do this. Line of Chapter 5 of their second game. I'm not saying I'm not a killer. Of course I am. But if I wanted to kill, I would pick someone else, not him. I mean, you'd still have to get him executed at trial, drummer. Not with this motive. Wait a sec. Second, are my ears working properly? Are you seriously saying you'd pick him if you would? And why not? Geez, Ruby, did you hear that? Your best friend, who keeps calling you his bro, has just confessed that he'd sacrifice both you and your girlfriend to save some silly old dude. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I wouldn't want to make that choice. That's why I wasn't planning a murder. I just said that he was the one who I didn't want to see dead the most. Because of his son? I just didn't want that boy to become an orphan, not after this already happened to Yumi's kids. Oh, so Luigi was not an adult? Same with Yumi's kids? We'll see. That's too much. Ah yes, family tragedy. Best way of making your readers cry since the invention of literature. Shut up, Hayato. Don't make it even harder for him. I'm sorry, but can you tell us something more about today? Which part? I don't know that much. How did you know that Takeshi was in danger? Oh yeah, where'd the note come from? Well, I found that paper in the dining room. Why? Why did you go there? And right before we were supposed to meet up, too. I just wanted to drink some cold soda from the fridge. Is that suspicious now? The timing certainly is. Okay, Etsuo, never mind. Please continue. I saw that piece of paper with blood on it. Oh yeah, we also never confirmed if it actually was Takeshi's blood or not. So I immediately thought of what happened, of the third case and what happened to Sumire. But since there was no hair this time, I didn't know who it was about. So you looked for us? Yeah, I knew that we were all supposed to meet for the motive. But when I entered, I looked around and I immediately noticed that everyone but him was there. And you figured out what happened. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew. I knew it was the truth. He got quite emotional after that. Do you fucking for that? No. But your stupid son on a curfew kind of screwed us over. He knew. He knew that I would do it. I'm sure of that. That's why he said it. But why? Why would he make you do this? I have no idea, man. I don't even know what's going on here. Sure. It's always the same. I don't know about anything, but I will do everything I can to catch the killer and make that fucker pay. That's an exact quote from one of the previous chapters. I want to say 2, but that's probably not 2. A classic line. No, it's not that. It's strange, but I'm not even angry. Just depressed as shit. I know that whoever did it had their reasons. I know that. I lost the ability to blame anyone here anymore. I'm just so damn sad that they had to kill him. And Of course, I want to catch them, but not for revenge. Just to survive, you know, so that we won't be next. Yeah, I get it. If anything, I'm pissed at the hunter in Monokuma. How dare he talk like that about Takeshi? If he was already dead, that was terrible. They just know how to get to you, because you're easy like that. I have no idea how you're still alive in this game. Whatever, man. Do you two need anything else that I could help with? I don't think so. Well, we will need your help at the trial. Takeshi's suspicious behavior was added to the truth. So was the blade. And Atsu attacking Monokuma. Why did it have to be him? Hey, is there something here? What? Don't tell me you want to show me your naughty stuff. No way, I'm not sharing stuff like that with anyone. But there is something under my bed. Wait. Huh? A walkie-talkie? The walkie-talkie? It looks like that. But why is it here? Well, Aki and Takeshi left them in the tool shack, right? They said so. Yeah, so I guess anyone could have taken one of them. But why put it here and who did it? Maybe it was Alicia. She was in here like all the time. You were here too, you know. True, although not as much as I'd like to. I'm pretty certain the investigation period is about to wrap up. What's this thing on it? Someone put tape on it? Normally you have to press and hold the button to but with this, it's pressed constantly. So you could talk all the time without having to hold it? Hey, but this means... So was someone spying on me? Yeah, if you use this thing in combination with the other one, you could hear what was going on in here. Oh. But why would someone do that? Did they really want to hear you snoring that much? I suppose it wasn't the mastermind, though, since they heard everything we said anyway. I guess, unless it's a red herring. Also, wouldn't using this thing, like, drain the battery? It's not really meant for consistent transmission. Let's see. Damn, you're right. It doesn't work. Interesting. So this means that it has been working for some time. Yeah. But why? I really don't like this. Yep, it's kind of sus. But what can we do? We don't have time to think about it forever. Maybe at the trial we can find out who put this here. Right, let's hope so. And then the walkie-talkie in the bedroom was added to the truth. Oh, There we go. That's it for investigation time. There's still a few minutes before this video ends. So let's see. Okay, everyone. The time is up. Enough investigating. I hope you did your best because your lives depend on it. Now it's time for the trial. Please gather in the main building in front of the elevator. I'll be waiting in the courtroom. See you. So that's it, huh? Right on time. I think we investigated enough. You really think so? Yeah, relax. This'll be a breeze. I'm not sure if I like your confidence. But I do. I feel great about our chances this time. Come on, let's meet up with the others. Okay, we're all here. Yeah. Hey guys, I hope your investigation went well. It did. You're awfully cheerful. Yeah, unlike you. We're all in the same boat here. All of us need to solve this case and find the killer. Well, all except for the killer themselves. And their potential partner. I mean, we lost that motive already. You don't have to remind me. Yes, but consider. If someone was cooperating with the killer, they still haven't told us about it, even after that change. So they might still be thinking about sacrificing themselves for the killer. Oh, good point. This is just speculation. Maybe, or maybe not. There's another thing about this case that I was wondering about. Oh. You see, there have been so many things from the previous murder cases that came back in this one. For Shoma's, we got the sleeping pills. For Mako's, the lie detector used for the drama. From Sumir's, the bloody paper. And from Kazuki and Kokoro's, the skate. Huh, this cannot be all a coincidence, can it? The killer is toying with us. They're trying to mess with our heads. Or maybe they're just so bad at this that they can only copy ideas from others. I kind of doubt that. Hey everyone, sorry for the wait. Okay then, let's get to the elevator. No, not yet. Wait, what? What? Sorry about that, guys. I know you're just dying to start the trial. But I received a special instruction this time, you know. Oh? An instruction? Yeah, I was told to make you do something first. By the hunter? I'm not telling you that. But I was told you gotta get separated for a moment. 20 minutes should be enough. And why the fuck do we have to do this? I'm not telling you that either. Interesting. More like dangerous. Given what we've seen so far, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to kill one of us without anyone realizing. What? Kill someone? fear-mongering, okay? Nothing like that. I promise you'll be unharmed. Yeah, sure. Guys, would I lie to you? You'll be fine. You just need some time alone. Only 20 minutes, then we'll start the trial. I promise. I don't like it. So how are we supposed to do this? Should we just spread around? Oh yes, I got very detailed instructions about it. Each one of you will spend 20 minutes in a specific location. You will wait there until you hear my signal. This is really weird. This has not happened before. And to make sure you're really separated, each of you will be on a different island. Is this really necessary? Yeah, seems like Anyway, here are your assigned locations. Heihato Aoi, dorm room, second floor hall in the dorms building. I'm going to read this in a regular voice because Alicia Kasparona Roa. Oh man, I get her last name mixed up all the time. Fifth Island, Chester. Gumi Idugawa, Fourth Island, Throne Room. Atsuo Hayashi, Third Island, Gaming Room. Aki Loom, Second Island, Infirmary. And Rui Kadoku. And Rui. First Island. TV room. Everything clear? You better not be lying about this being safe. I'm not, I promise. Now go to your assigned locations. Don't keep me waiting. Right, let's go everyone. Okay. I'm supposed to go to the TV room. Seems simple enough. But why are they doing this? Not there. Right, the TV room. Why there, though? Is this because that's where Shoma died? Huh. Kind of scared. But I suppose I have no choice but to go there. Nothing here. I guess I... Huh. What's happening? Oh, okay, I see. He was waiting. Okay, everyone, 20 minutes are up. Please get back to the main building and we'll go on like usual. See you soon. Seems like everyone got back in one piece. Thank fuck. Yeah, I was actually scared for a moment. So, no one saw anything weird when they were alone? Weird? Like what? I don't know. Anything. Not really. If they did, they probably won't tell us. That is likely. I'm kind of afraid of that. What if the mastermind gave someone some kinds of information that could give them an advantage at the trial. But why would they do that? I don't know what their motivations are. None of us do. Maybe something will come about the trial, though. We can certainly hope so. After all, the 5th trial is supposed to be the one that gives us hints about the mastermind's identity. And then the survivors are able to finally defeat them in the next one. You said something like that, right, Rui? Rui? Oh boy. What? I said the 5th trial might help us catch the mastermind. Oh. Yeah. What is going on? Maybe. Is everything alright, Rui? You don't look well. Rui, did something happen? Did you see something when you were alone? Man, you're full of shit. This is concerning. Rui, are you sure you can lead this trial? I don't think so, man. Maybe. Well, who'd have thought? I have no idea what's going on here, but it's surely interesting. Thankfully, we still have someone who actually investigated, and it doesn't look like their little brother just deleted their only save on Pokemon Crystal. Namely me. You? You want to lead the trial? Sure, you have a problem with that. That's some bullshit. There's no way we're going to agree on this. Well, what are Hayato, are you certain? Yeah, if everyone else can do it, then why not me? Rui, are you okay with that? Why not? See, even Rui agrees. This is super weird, man. Did you do something to him? No way. We were all separated, remember? So I'm just as clueless about this as you are. Okay, whatever. Makes the case more entertaining, right? Seems like I'll be leading the trial then. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Hayato's voice or not. I'm sure it'll work out fine. I don't know about that. Hey everyone, sorry for the wait. I'm so sorry for the delay, but now we can proceed. Guess you know the participants. This time, we're using the regular courtroom. But I feel like this trial will be anything but regular. This night, we set the scene. All debts are paid at the courthouse tonight. Now go, go, go. At least we're not going back to that horrible place. It doesn't really change that much. The trial will be grueling either way. It does change when you have the ceiling fall on your head, you know. I suppose. I really don't like where this is going. Are we sure we want to let Hayato lead? What? You've got a problem with that? You bet your ass you do. I do. Aki, it'll be fine. Just like before, all of us are going to contribute to the trial. We won't let Hayato decide on everything on his own. Of course, in the end, it's still a team game. Yeah. But we don't have time to be standing here. Have them get to the elevator, Atsuo. We'll discuss the situation with Monocurfew when we're down there. Dude, what did Rui see? Right. Oh, I'm sure he'll be okay. Now, to the elevator, my dear friends. Yes, this is it. I feel so excited. I don't think I've ever been so excited before. Not even when I was actually murdering people. This time, I didn't even have to kill anyone. It feels so good, I can barely contain myself. Rui can't talk? So what? I don't need him for this. It'll be even better if I get to do this all by myself. And I will make sure to slowly indulge in every single moment. It's the end of the road for a certain someone. And of course, I will make Rui watch every second of it. I'm sure once we're done with this, I can get him to make sounds again. Now, let's go down to the stage of this play. The elevator started going down. The sounds were ugly and annoying as usual. Come on, faster. Go faster. I don't want to wait any second longer. Weirdo. As for the rest of you, enjoy the ride. And since not all of you will be coming back up after this. And then after this pointless teasing, the elevator brought us to our final destination. Woohoo! You're all here finally. Finally, it was your bullshit that held us back. What's wrong, girl? Oh! What's with this pattern all over the room? Is this supposed to be a chessboard? Yeah, that's unusual. Maybe. We wanted to have a purple background initially, since it's the color of this chapter. A last-minute change with the decorations. I think it looks great. I'm always a sucker for monochrome. Whatever. Oh. There. They're mocking me. Rui, we can't hear you. Can you speak louder? I don't think it's gonna. Jeez, you look worse than Gumi did last year. Damn, what the hell did he see? I don't know. Can we even start the trial with him in this state? What? He's not injured or anything. Physically, maybe, but mentally, he's incapable of speaking. Like Aki here said, it was the same for you, and you recovered. Yeah. You did something to him, didn't you? Tell me, what did you do? That's not hurt anyone. manipulate the trial like that. Then did the hunter do something wrong? Maybe they used the flashback light to change his perspective. Come on, it's just stage fright. He'll be back to normal in a moment. You know something, don't you, fucker? I have no idea what you're talking about. This whole separation procedure was extremely suspicious. The hunter wouldn't make us do something like that for nothing. You're just speculating, you know. For the last time, no one has been hurt. The only person that actually did get hurt was your friend Takeshi. Or did you already forget about him? No way. We'll never forget that. Oh, excuse me. We'll do everything we can to find out what happened to him. Exactly. In that case, focus on this instead. All of you have so much experience already. I'm sure you'll be able to catch the killer. Yep, necessary. What's the difference if one person isn't in top shape for a while? All we need is my beautiful mind and my even more beautiful face. Like hell we do. Man, what's going on here? It seems like we have no choice. That's right. We have to play the hunter's game, even if it's unfair. We have to survive the trial to see another day. And once we're done with this, we're going after the Okay, then without further ado, let's begin. Oh, I just realized. It's exactly midnight, you know. The perfect time for this party to start for real. Let's see which one of you will not get to see them another morning. Time to get into your usual spots. We took our places again, once again. Oof. I looked around. All of them were scared, confused, angry. What's going on in his head right now? I still have no idea what happened to my dear Rui. But if anything, this will make things even easier for me. I just hope you will be conscious enough fully to experience the ending of this trial. Wait, he's insinuating like he knows that. Fuck, why does this feel so good? Is this what the simulation does to our emotions? I could get addicted to this. Now, let us start with my greatest performance. And then it began. The mystery of death. Trial of yours. Right. Next little bit and then that's it. Ugh. A little longer than I expected. Or more like it's a little longer than and then man, brain's not working. A little longer than lately. Alright, so I'm actually, the trial list episode, the entirety of it is going to be way too long to do a full stream tomorrow, which is why I'm waiting until next week. Because of how long it is, I have to split the trial between 2 different days. So yeah, I'm going to be slipping back into gaming, probably redoing Goat Simulator again, the 3rd one. Because I haven't done a game in a little while. Oh, hi, sorry, I just noticed your comment now. Anyway, that's it for tonight. It's a bit late. And I'm tired. Alright. Don't think I have anything else to say. Hopefully the weather would be fine, and OBS cooperates this time. No. I'm just trying to think if I have anything else to say, which I don't think I do, so yeah, that's it for tonight. I don't know why there's no point in fixing that. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be doing the trial next week instead. And we'll be redoing Goat Simulator instead. Okay? So, talk to you guys soon, okay? Goodbye.